Welcome to the first episode of For the Love of Hair, the blog, California style. So with this blog, I want to be able to capture the beauty, the artist, and just all over the world. I decided to start in California. I got to actually stay in the LA area, and it was probably one of the best trips I've had in California in a long time. I think California is beautiful. They have beaches, they have shopping, and they have diversity to a higher level. Even from their beauty supply stores, the selections, it's just amazing to me. A lot of times I have to purchase stuff online, and to be able to walk into a beauty supply store and just pick it up, like, it makes me just a little bit jealous. But at the same time, I'm so excited about that diversity. It's just really good to see. I think doing California as my first place was going to be a definite because, one, I have family and friends out there and the love is so strong. I feel like people are so expressive of themselves and comfortable in their own clothing, and a lot of times, things that other people would be afraid to do, you just see people just doing and not really caring what other people think. So I applaud them for that. It was beautiful to me. Another amazing thing for me was that I was going to get to meet with someone that I'm inspired by. Jemai is a celebrity stylist. She is a braid extraordinaire. She's done amazing work, and I was so excited to sit down and get to talk with her.
But no, I was saying I guess the next thing for me would be products, but where you're at.
Oh yeah. That's very true. Because do you feel like being in California sometimes there's so many hairstylists?
There's a lot of choices out there, especially with Instagram and everything popping up. There's a lot, but I feel like I've done a good job at staying in my lane.
Yeah.
As far as I feel like my hairstyles are still very distinctive, where, you know what I mean?
They definitely are, yeah.
So, it's just about, right now, since I'm growing, I have to do, a lot more marketing, and it's weird because to my fans, to my followers, it looks like I'm stopping what I'm doing, but it's not, I'm just, coming back to give them something more, but it's just, hard to, do that, because everyone's okay, can I see a picture of your salon? And I'm I'm not ready. I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm not ready to do that yet. But that's what I've been doing now. Just working on more online stuff.
Okay.
And it's interesting. It's gonna be. At first I thought this is gonna be really easy. It'll take me a month to do. I was no. When I looked at everything, I was it's probably gonna take me to the end of the year.
Yeah, definitely.
Right up to be to start really be okay, I'm back. You know. Right. So my mom, my whole entire family goes here.
Oh.
And so I feel I have felt in and out of love with hair so many times. But
That's real.
I think when I really fully fell in love with it is when I saw other people appreciate it. Other people appreciate it as art so much, not just because like I said, you have so many choices, you can go anywhere you want, but to see people appreciate your art is that's really cool. You know what I mean? So I think once I think it was for me after. It was 2 points in my life where I was just this is cool. One point was when I was in high school and I started braiding hair. I thought everyone braided hair when they were little girls and stuff, so I didn't think it was a big deal.
Yeah.
Until I braided someone's hair and they went to school and everyone was oh my God, how much? And I was how much? Okay.
Yeah.
And it was
money.
So it was cool. And I was oh my God, this is really cool. The second time is I got asked by Melody Asani to do a braid bar at her place, and by this time I had graduated from college. I was teeter-tottering through working in corporate and doing hair on the side, but hair was always my little hustle on the side.
Yeah.
So when I did the braid bar and then it like blew up and I was like, oh, this is really cool to people. And then I got like back into it again, you know?
Yeah.
So there was like certain points I think it's like more like certain points in my career where I feel like encouraged by other people, you know what I mean? I'm just like, it's cool to like inspire and just be around other people who like just appreciate your work.
Yeah, definitely.
So I think that's like the biggest thing for me.
Okay.
I mean, like, cause I've never embraced like my natural.
Yeah.
Like who embraced the snap? That's what. You know, like what? Like, you know. So at first everyone's like, yes, everyone has a curl, and I was like, okay, let me find my curl, and I'm like, no, I really just don't have. Like my hair froze, like that's it. So I had to come to that conclusion, and then like embrace like all the people that were talking that have fro hair, you know what I mean? I had to like figure it out like based on what they were going through, and I'm like, all right, you know, it's just like been a weird journey. And then the fact that no product works for the same person is like, how do you? So then I tried to figure out like other methods, like a base method for everybody, and it's been a journey.
It's like impossible to have one. I have one go-to product, but then it's like as soon as that doesn't work for someone, I'm like, oh goodness. Now we have to buy other products for other people. Remember who worked with what, and I be like, y'all just. And then you know what? I have a hard time when people aren't patient themselves, and they'll be like, I just wanted to look like this picture on Pinterest, and I'm like, boo, you wasn't born with that hair, you know.
Natural hair is because it's more, and this could be because I have no one to do my hair, not necessarily like the weave itself, but it just my hair started thinning out a little bit, you know what I mean? And I have like really, really thick hair, so that started to scare me, so I had to take a break from it.
From the weave?
Mm-hmm.
I definitely have seen that in some people's hair.
Yeah.
But then I always feel too like, this goes back to everyone's hair is different.
Mm-hmm.
Some people I just feel like as we get older, their hair is going to thin out. Like, you know, like I'll have girls that'll be like, oh, the weave damaged my hair. And I'm like, well, I can see that if you're not taking care of it. Or for some people, I feel like it can be damaging. But for the most part, I almost now have like started to lean 100% on genetics. I'm like, what does your mom and dad have? You know, is anyone in your family bald? Because sometimes there's nothing you could do.
Right.
But I do think that we should not crutch on weave. And that's very weird for me to say because that's my primary and I love it. I got it in right now. But I feel like we tend to crutch and forget that we have beauty in our natural hair too. It's just embracing it, you know? And then of course we get into society, social media, and everyone's like, long straight is the best.
Okay, but
what do you feel like you want your brand to be at the end of the day? Like when you're done, like do you want people to remember you a certain way? Do you want to like leave it to someone else? Do you want, like, how do you feel you want to end it all?
I kind of like someone, I don't know, this is like an old like cliche statement, but I'm really big on like, it's not about like what the business is, kind of about how you do business. And that's really big for me because I just always wanted to make sure everything I was doing, especially with hair, was art, you know, where some people just do hair and that's okay, you know, but I just felt like what I would love to leave is my art, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And encourage people to do the same. And I want people to get compensated for what they do. Like, you know what I mean? Whether it's monetary, whether it's in a different way. Like I like when people appropriately get compensated because that makes, like, I believe in fair exchange is no robbery, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like if you're fair exchange for what you do, like I'll encourage you to do it, you know?
Yeah.
So like that's my big thing, and hopefully that when it's all said and done, like I can have a group of girls that work under me that I can encourage to do it once I'm over it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, you're right. Like I don't want to sit here and like manage other people or compete with the next person. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not. It's not that it will turn into that, but I don't even want to. You know. So I just want to kind of be like. And I'm in a place right now where I like to do hair, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then when I know I'm gonna get to a place where I'm going to like to mentor, you know what I mean? So
Definitely.
I'm just kind of, it's like weird, like I'm just riding a wave until, you know, like
until
the next one comes. But no, I do like it, and yeah, I do want to encourage other people who like are really into it too, and that's hard to find. But
oh my gosh,
you know,
it's so
like,
hard to find.
It's hard to find, but
oh,
yeah.
awesome! Well, thank you.